Good morning, y'all. Man, back on the trail. I just got dropped off by Angel's Rest Hiker Hostel. They just dropped me off. I ended up taking a 0 in Parisburg. It was, and Angel's Rest Hiker Hostel, I mean, it was great. Bunkhouse was cool. I mean, I've slept on more comfortable mattresses, but it was a real cool, hiker vibe there. Their bathrooms were really nice. They had 3 shower rooms with toilets. Yeah, they were nice. Laundry. Yeah, and also the hostel is just situated in a good spot where it's real close to the grocery store. There's a Chinese buffet and a Mexican restaurant. I took advantage of both of those while I was there. And also I ended up getting a shuttle to Walmart also, and I bought a new Sawyer squeeze filter, that thing that's on my bottle, just because my old one, I had it for like 3 years, and for me to keep it going, I think I'd have to be cleaning it with like white distilled vinegar a lot just to keep it going, and I just don't want to have to worry about that, because the flow rate it's probably worse than the Mini on that old one. So yeah, stayed at Parisburg, or Angel's Rest in Parisburg. It was a great place to take a 0. But I am back on trail. The weather, I mean, I checked a 10-day forecast for Parisburg, and they're not going to get rain for 10 days. So, well, at least that's what that says. Which I don't know, maybe good for us. So as I'm hiking north. But right now, it's we're gonna have good weather. It's gonna be nice, sunny, partly cloudy. I think high is in the 80s, so I'm all about that. And yeah, but today's hiking plans, I plan on doing close to 20. There's a shelter at 19 and a half. There's also another shelter at 23 and a half. So I'm gonna be aiming for something around there. But yeah, that's enough of me talking. Let's get to hiking. Oh, and also, I packed a 4-day resupply, and it's a solid 4 days too. The next main town that I'll hit is Daleville, and it's 92 miles away. Which 4 days may not get me there. That'd be 425s. But I'm gonna get as close as I can. There is a near Four Pines Hostel, which I think is like 15 miles maybe away from Daleville. If I need to grab any extra stuff to get me all the way there, I can do that. But right now, 4 days of food, and the next main town that I plan on hitting is Daleville, and it's 90 something. I think it's 92 miles away. So, but yeah, just wanted to update you guys on that. What's up, y'all? Well, I just passed the rice field shelter. That's where all those nice views were at. And now I'm gonna be, pretty much most of the climbs are done for today. And I think they're all done for today. Well, the big ones. If I go to that first shelter that's at 19 miles. But if I push on to the one that would have been a 19-mile day, and then the one that would have been a 23-mile day, it has another climb. So if I get to that first one and there's still quite a bit of time, I may go ahead and push. But most of the climbs are done for today, and now it's just going to be a ridge walk up here for, probably 10 miles, 9 to 10 miles. Just a ridge walk of little ups and downs up here before it drops down to that shelter that would be a 19-mile day. And if I want to push on to the 23-mile day, I'll drop down from that shelter and then push up another climb to 23. But yeah, I just wanted to fill you guys in on that update. That's all I got. Man, holy shit, how about that black bear? Oh my God, hey, I was just filming that doe. And I walked probably 30, 40 yards past that doe, and all of a sudden I hear something kind of up the mountain to my right, and I turn around and look and I see a black object, and then I start walking back, and then I was like, oh my God, the bear, man. But yeah, he was, I kind of followed him for a bit through the trees, and then I not followed him with the camera. I stayed on the trail the whole time. Yeah, but then once he saw me, we just stared at each other for a while. We had a little moment. Oh man, that's my third bear on trail. I only videoed 2 of them though. Yeah, that's the update for now. Man, the wildlife in this area. God, it's fantastic. What have I seen today? Like a hawk? Yeah, I think I caught a hawk. I caught 2 does, one earlier and one just now. A bear, that little red bird, a gray squirrel. I'm on a roll right now. Man, we're about, I think we're a couple miles away from that first shelter that I was planning on maybe staying at. But it's 4:30 right now. Once I get there, I may I'll reevaluate and see if I want to push on to that next shelter. That next shelter is still like 6 miles away, something like that. I might do it, who knows. But yeah, that's all I got for now. Talk to you guys later. What's up, guys? Well, I just stopped by the Pine Swamp Branch Shelter, and the sign there's actually a Trail Magic sign for tomorrow. Yeah, today's a Friday, and it's Saturdays when they're doing the Trail Magic, and it's supposed to be in between this shelter and the there's a river up here, or a creek, Stony Creek, I think is what it was. But it says that you can camp in the yard near this Stony Creek like campground area or whatever. And I was talking to two guys at that shelter. They said some other hikers were headed this way to camp in that yard and then get Trail Magic tomorrow morning. Which, I mean, the next shelter that I was going to hike to was 4 miles away. But, I mean, what's really the difference? I mean, if I can get some Trail Magic in the morning, that'd be pretty sweet. But my mission right now is to investigate this Trail Magic and see, because the sign didn't say what time they're doing Trail Magic either. So I don't know if I just camp there and then have to wait for Trail Magic, or if it's all day long. It did say burgers and hot dogs. I doubt that they're going to be cooking burgers and hot dogs early in the morning when I wake up. So, but yeah, I'm going to investigate that. If it turns out not to be, ideal for my time schedule, I'm just going to push on that 4 miles to that next shelter tonight, which it's 6 o'clock right now. Sunset's not until damn near 9, or maybe after 9. I don't know. But yeah, I got plenty of time to get to that shelter. But I am dropping down, and then I'll have to climb up to that shelter. So, but shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, talk to you guys later. All right, guys. Well, it's gonna be a no-go on the Trail Magic. I ended up with, the sign said to follow the balloons and the blue markers, which lead down a blue blaze down there. I followed the balloons all the way to the house. Nobody's home. If there were some other hikers camped out there, I would have stayed. But yeah, no-go on the Trail Magic. That's a bummer. But really, I got quite a bit of food, so it's all good. Yeah. We're back to on schedule. We're pushing to the next shelter, which is probably, 3.8, 3.7 from here. We got one more big climb to get up to it. Well, it might be big. I haven't even looked, but I do know we got to climb up to the shelter. But yeah, I'll see you guys when we get to the shelter. We'll be at camp shortly. tomorrow's gonna be a day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the morning.